Kellyann Conway was on CNN recently. She's the campaign manager for Donald Trump. They were having a normal discussion about his tax records. Let's watch that first.
Let's talk about Donald Trump's tax records. When can we expect to see them?
When his lawyer and his accountants tell him that he should release them when he's no longer under audit. He's made that very clear.
Has Donald Trump, or will he release anything from the IRS, a letter from the IRS proving that he's under audit?
Okay, so let's pause there for a second to analyze that. So first of all, we have no proof that Donald Trump's under audit, and that's why she's asking that incredibly reasonable question. Furthermore, even if he was under audit, the IRS has made it clear over and over again, you can release your tax records even if you're under an audit. So that is already a lie that he can't release them because of the audit. That's just not true. Furthermore, even if that were true, which it isn't, you can release all of your past tax records. They're not under audit. Certainly 7 years and past, you can release any of those. No problem at all. So there's many different layers of lies here. Now, Kellyann Conway doesn't have a good answer for that. So here's what she does instead.
I don't know. Why? In other words, why are you calling him a liar?
Well, we're taking his word for it.
Are you calling him a liar? I mean, seriously, we're running against a Clinton and we're going to challenge someone's veracity.
You know, they could both be liars. That's also a possibility. Okay, now that trick wouldn't work with me at all because I would, of course, say, yeah, of course I'm calling him a liar. I can show you 18 different lies he's had. I can prove it. I've done it over and over. In fact, we might have done about 39 segments on his different lies. But that's not what I want Alison Camerota on CNN to say. But what she does have to stick up for is, it is my job in the press to challenge you. It's not my job to accept everything you're saying as fact. That is not what a reporter does. So yes, I am asking you, is he really under audit or not? Now, you can choose to tell me the truth. You can choose to lie about it. That's your choice. My job as a reporter is to ask you that question. The reason Kellyann Conway does that trick is because in the polite little cocktail circuit that they have in Washington, it is outrageous to ask anyone a question like that and to charge them with being a liar. Oh my God, that's so rude. Now, Alison, you're not being rude in saying that this man running for president might be a liar, are you? Well, don't let that trick work. We're not in your cocktail circuit. You've got to make sure that you're a reporter for the rest of the country and not just for the club in Washington. So it was a great question by Camerota, great. But then you've got to follow up and say, look, that is our job in the media, is to hold you to account. So yes, I'm asking you, and I'll ask you again, is he really under audit? Whether you and Donald Trump choose to lie about that is a totally different thing, and it's not up to me. I'm the reporter. It's up to you to decide what you're going to do with it. And by the way, to this day, they of course have presented no evidence at all that Donald Trump is actually under audit. And it is a verifiable fact that he could release his tax returns even if he were under an audit. So now my job as a commentator is to tell you that Donald Trump is a verifiable liar, and he is lying about this as well. That's my final judgment.